Her mother was unfortunately killed by a car.
Hello, darling. Hello, sweetheart.
Passerby found the mother on the road. Often the young Joey Wombats are still attached to the mothers within the pouch, but Brindabella had been ejected from that.
Here we are. Sweet girl.
Passerby picked her up and brought her to one of our local vets. And then they passed on to ACT Wildlife, which is the organisation that I work with. She had to be constantly with me when she was younger. She needed 6 feeds a day around the clock when I first got her. And I was constantly checking at night time to see that she was okay, because in the wild she would have her mother with her awake at night. I didn't want to leave her at all for fear that she would wake up and then fret not knowing where mum was. There were a lot of sleepless nights. Brindabella's nails were particularly long when she was little, and of course her feet didn't even touch the ground for the first 5 months, so they weren't worn down at all. Now she is 13 months old, so she had her first birthday in March. She's got a few months left in her where she wants to be a baby. She's actually quite a cuddly wombat when she wants to be. She has got an asymmetry in her face, and my understanding is that that happened during the accident, where part of her, she had a bump in her nose, which wasn't too obvious as a young Joey, but as she's grown, her face is a little bit squished on one side, and we don't see that a lot. I'm definitely Brindy's mother, but Ursula thinks that Brindabella is her mother. They sleep together, they literally put their arms around each other. They need that contact. When they're young, they follow their mums. It's called walking at heel, where they physically have to touch as they walk. It makes it very difficult to walk in the backyard when they're grazing. The reason why we raise them together is so that they have got that initial companionship. They'll be released together, and apparently they will only spend up to a couple of weeks together and then will go their own separate ways. It's one part of their development where they become solitary and they won't want to be together.
So you can say, there we are, and that beep says we found a microchip.